Millions have watched my Steam Roulette series. This is the full, raw, almost completely uncut gameplay session. I own over 400 Steam games. My goal is to review them all. I spin a wheel, play for at least 1 hour, and give you my brutally honest review. Today's raw gameplay is... Welcome to Chasm. This is a game that I played a long time ago. Back in 2019, I think is when I picked it up, so just before COVID. And then I never gave it a proper shot. But I remember being really excited to purchase this game, to play this game, and then just getting distracted by other games and unfortunately never sinking enough time into this game. So I'm actually quite excited to sit down and be playing this. So let's just go ahead and hit start. Of course, I'm gonna do a new profile, Nathan, because that's my name. Amazing. Okay, you can actually do different seeds. The seed changes how the world is created. Share with your friends to play the same world. Oh, that's neat. I'm gonna do normal. I'm just gonna use, actually, you know what? Why don't we change the seed? Oh, 69. You can never have too many of 69s together. Restart the game. Give it a shot. See what we're getting ourselves into. Don't mind the dogs. They're gonna be barking. Nathan. ... Nathan, wake up. Okay. Oh. That is quite the start to a game, I must say. I thought I'd find you up here. Did you fall asleep watching the knights ride off on their mission? Don't worry. You're the brightest recruit this outpost has seen in some time. Soon, you'll be a full-fledged Guildian knight, and I'll still be here running errands for the commander. Which reminds me, he sent me to find you. Your orders are to protect the Commander Sixler office at once. To report to the commander, Slixer. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. You'd better hurry. He seemed even more impatient than usual. Okay. I do love the art style. I think the art style is neat. Definitely Castlevania vibes with how your character kind of interacts with the world. I think that's neat. Oh, I can save. Okay, so this is how we save the game. What is this? Kneel in the light of the watchers, and your deeds will be recorded in the Tomb of Light. Their eyes will always find those who shine brightly. They remember your deeds in this life and offer us a place by their side in the next. Let the light of the watchers illuminate your path, and they shall aid you in your time of need. So that's just like a way that the game is trying to explain in lore of how saving works. Sorry, my brain was not braining right there. I'm not really sure where to go, so this is a sleeping quarters. Can I talk to this person? Sorry, I can't train in the yard with you today. Yendrik says I need to stay in bed until I get better. Stop back and tell me if anything interesting happens, okay? Okay, so we've got a whole family or something's going on here. And we are a part of it, and we like it. I heard the commander is looking for you. You better not be making trouble like the rest of the recruits. Okay. I do like the pixel style. I think it's cute. It's different, you know? Oh. I can talk with everybody. I want to make sure I get as much of the game played as I can, you know? There you are. Go right in. The commander is waiting. All right. At ease, recruit. I have a mission for you. There's a small mining town about 3 days' journey to the west called Karthas. This morning, I received an urgent letter from the town's mayor. He reports that the miners were attacked by a wild beast while working deep in the mines. Just a heads up, I have dyslexia, just in case anybody watching this doesn't actually know. So, you'll find me having moments all the time. Now they refuse to go back to work until it's been taken care of. I know this sounds like a trivial matter, but we depend on Karthas for its supplies and raw materials. As you know, I sent the knights on a mission yesterday, which leaves me a bit short-handed. I need you to go to Karthas and do whatever it takes to get those mines up and running again. I think you're ready to become a Guildian knight, but you must prove yourself first. Do you understand your orders? Yes. Good. Head to the armory and get properly equipped before you set off. Godspeed. Love it. Perfect. Wow, your first mission. I had a feeling today was going to be your lucky day. Be careful on the road. The snowstorms are treacherous this time of year. Oh. Interesting. All right, so we already have been to the room that we need to be in, so let's go find it. I'm not a big fan of how the character looks like they're kind of blurring past. I wonder if that's a setting that I can adjust in the game. If I go style and I go handheld maybe? No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I figured I would give it a shot, but pixel warp maybe? Turn that on. No, I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's a personal preference. I don't love how my character looks like they are kind of blurring as they jump. Something about that's kind of bothering me. All right, I'll be needing a weapon. Take the sword off the rack. Amazing. Okay, perfect. I love the link holding it above themselves, you know? Be like, da-da-da-da. Make sure to equip your sword before you set off. Just remember your training and you'll do fine. Okay, bet. Inventory. Equipment? Ah, here we go. And then we go hand, short sword. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Oh, the game seems to be teaching me about everything that I need and slowly introducing me to the world, which is nice. Let's see how easy it is to pick up the basics of this game. I mean, it's a Castlevania game, you know, that type of game, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Looks like you're all set. Make sure you have everything you need. Once you go through this gate, there's no turning back. Perfect. I like the little animations that our characters have, you know? Like, look at them running down the road in the little pixel. Like, the art style is beautiful, you know, in of itself. I think it's so funny how they didn't give our character a horse. We're just expected to run. I also love that our character is running. Okay, we're taking a little nap by the fire. Dang, we are going for it. It's snowing now. We're getting like a montage right now of our character just having to go through this wild journey. Okay, perfect. All right, so we are at the town, it seems. Amazing. Can I save here? Yes. I would like to save my progress. Cool. It doesn't look like there's anybody here. I see a treasure chest. Can we just open this? No. We can't just open it. Okay. I mean, it's worth checking, right? It's locked. Okay, there's the mines. Oh, we can't go into the mines yet. It looks like there's a fire here. Okay, there is somebody. Oh, can I ring the bell? Perfect. Thank the Watchers. A knight. Oh, you're only a recruit? Well, I reckon I should just be thankful I'm not alone anymore. I'm JQ, mayor of this town and the manager of the mines below. Unfortunately, the mines have become less and less productive in spite of our best efforts. My crew began blasting in search of a new vein of ore, but found only the wild beast I wrote to you about. But then, a few days ago, which got much worse, in the dead of night, a gang of hideous creatures came up from the mines and ransacked the town. When the morning came, I finally worked up the courage to investigate and found the town was empty. Please, you must find the missing townsfolk and help restore. Take this key, it will open the gate to the mines, and please, remember to report back here if you find anybody. Alright. There's lots of little things for me to investigate. I've seen that, you know, the game is trying to encourage me to read stuff on the wall, but I just want to get to the gameplay, so I'm just going to skip on by it. Yeah, definitely a platformer here. We're kind of going in and around. Ooh! Okay, so there's things I need to actually watch out for. Ooh, okay. Oh, I see. They're falling from the sky. Can I like... Oh! Okay, Y is the dodge backwards. Okay, I need to remember that. Can I... Ooh! Oh, that's poison. Okay. Trying to get this guy. Can I... Alright, perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's no double jump. I just tried. I'm wondering if the enemies respawn. Very simple combat so far. You know, the buttons do what they need to be doing. Very reactive. Definitely a game that you want to play with a controller, though. I can see that. And the game's introducing me to these little like goblin-like creatures. I'm not exactly sure what they are. Actually, I think I saw a bestiary. Okay. Oh, you have to kill a specific amount of them to unlock it in the bestiary. Okay, so that's worth. I just noticed that in the menu, so kind of cool that they have that. I want to read about it. See what they're. Oh, we got a knife. Can I? Okay. Oh, it's actually a little bit better. That's actually so funny. So now we have a little knife, and it does a little bit more damage. Oh, and we're getting gold. Okay. Oh, we leveled up. Amazing. I don't know what that means, but we leveled up, and it had a fancy sound. I'm loving the art style. Definitely nice old retro vibes that I'm enjoying quite a bit. I'm finding it a little bit difficult to kill some of these guys, but I think that is just something that I need to get comfortable with. You know, it's part of the challenge of the game. Actually, I guess the next part of the game, the next challenge is not getting lost. Because I don't know where I've been so far. I'm just kind of going for it, you know? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we found a villager. Thanks for helping me get out of the cage, my child. I'm Narnia? And I run the magic shop. I was tending to my horse, Buttercup, when I was taken captive. I hope she is okay. She gets awful lonely when I'm gone. Stop by my shop and see me if you are ever in need of my services. Okay, so the game, as we find these townsfolk, we're kind of like unlocking the recipes, I guess, in a way that we're gonna need to be able to progress. And so I'm moving this minecart to get over to the left. Oh, we got a new... Oh, I just found out that I can actually break the lanterns to get some extra loot. So that's fun. I feel like I want to kill every single enemy I run into because at the end of the day, like, that's just experience, right? It's kind of fun, even... Ooh, okay, so we've got our first enemy that's actually putting up a little bit of a challenge here. All right. I wonder when I can get a shield. That'll be kind of cool. Okay, let's see. Can I just jump over him? Oh. Oh, so he definitely... He, like, turns around a little bit. I gotta be careful. I just lost quite a bit of health. Yikes. Oh, I gotta... Oh my gosh. I have 1 health. I guess we'll find out what happens when I die. I haven't died yet, but I have 1 health. Oh my gosh. I'm being so careful. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's crazy that I didn't just die there. I'm wondering how I gain health at this point. Maybe I need to take like some type of health potion. Oh no. There's 2 bats here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was stressful. I like it though, man. I feel like it's funny because I have 1 health, so I'm very obviously being more careful, which is kind of fun, you know? Oof. Oof. Wait. Oh, because I had leveled up? I got all of my health back. Oh, that's so funny because I just took damage and I was like, oh, well, I'm dead. And I wasn't dead. So that's kind of neat. You know, it's a little neat feature. I don't know if that's common for these games, but I am pleasantly surprised by it, you know? Okay. I'm getting a lot of iron ingots and stuff, so I assume we're going to be able to use that later. These guys are pretty easy. Glowworm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we have our first, like, mini boss, it looks like right now. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I don't know how to dodge that. Okay. Oh! Oh my gosh, I did it. Okay, perfect. We got our first cave troll. We got 50 coins. I did lose quite a bit of health. But behind that, of course, was another villager. Basten, thank you for your assistance. I am Professor Basten of the Academy of Science. I first arrived in Karthas. I cannot say that town name. Nearly a year ago, searching for remnants of King Trell's caravan. While staying in the town, I learned of the ancient paintings throughout these caverns. To my astonishment, they were made by an undiscovered tribe that lived here nearly 1,000 years ago. I named them the Lidori after these mountains and began to devote all of my time to researching them. They're very interesting people, but their sudden disappearance is what captured my curiosity. My work was going swimmingly until something sneaked up on me and knocked me out. I believe we have a common interest in finding out why people, both ancient and modern, keep disappearing here. The miners were last blasting on the bottom floor, so we should begin our investigation there. Come now, together we can open the gate to the lower levels of the mines. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna kind of like explore the... I mean, obviously we've been exploring the mines this whole time. And it does look like enemies respawn. That troll didn't respawn, but then all of these other lesser creatures did. So it's just kind of getting a little bit more comfortable with all of the controls for the most part. But they are really simple, easy to understand. Oh, we found like a little secret passageway. It opened up a new door. I assume this is so that we can find our way back and around relatively easy because it looks like there's other areas for us to... Oh, there's a saving spot. Perfect. Let's go. Saving heals you as well. Okay, that's actually clutch to know. Saving heals you well. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Like, and here's the thing. I'm not really a big fan of platformers. Like, I've played a lot of, you know, I played a lot of... Oh, what do you call it? That game where you jump and you stomp on turtles. You know what I'm talking about? Mario. I played a lot of Mario back in the day, you know. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at some of these enemies. I really need to figure out how to like block. I assume I'm gonna get more stuff from the shop, maybe like a shield. That would be actually amazing. Oof. I did a lot better when I when I only had 1 health because I was stressed. Oh my gosh. All right, perfect. I leveled up. Oh my goodness. That actually felt really good. I wonder if I'll get to a point where, so we've ran into these like level 2 goblins, and I'm wondering if my level gets high enough, I wonder if I'll be able to one-shot them at some point. That'll be kind of neat if we like get to a point where like these slimes even, they take 2 shots, or maybe we get more better weapons, and then, oh my gosh, I fell right into the poison. Sad. Yeah, my knife is just so short that I have to get so close to the enemies. Oh, we got a bandana. You know, wait, hold on. Okay, there's a loot here. Let's see this. We got a leather cap now. Okay, perfect. Lots of iron ingots. I'm loving the loot that we're getting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really enjoying this game so far. Okay, let's go to our equipment. Okay. Bandana. Oh, so we have 2 different bandanas. One of them put up our MP, one of them puts up our health. Let's go ahead and put up our health. And then It looks like that's all I have as far as... Oh, unless I want to put on the leather cap. The bandana actually does more for me than the leather cap, which is kind of funny. So let's go ahead and just keep wearing the... I don't know how to crawl. I don't know what's going on here. Can I... I'm just going to quickly check my options, see if there's controls here. So we've got jump, attack, spell, backdash, previous spell, next spell. Okay, so it looks like I'm just missing something because my character isn't able to just like crawl underneath here for some reason, which is fine. We will, I'm sure, progress to that point. The music's kind of a bop as well. Dang. Okay, I just got a club. Man. Let's see. Okay, we got a club, which does way more damage. It's 18. Oh, but it's so much slower. Okay, I get it. That makes sense. I like that. I like the different weapons that you're getting, which, you know, you might think, oh, yeah, of course, that makes sense. You're going to get different weapons, and they're going to react differently. But not always, dude. Like... Not all. Oh, yeah, you gotta really take into... Oh, I am not very good with this. Oh, but I got a critical hit. Oh, the critical hit is kind of huge. But I have way more... I can really play with how far away I can be to actually get the hits off. Yeah. Yeah, it's easier to get some of the enemies, especially these little hedgehog dudes. I'm gonna see. And it's kind of what I kind of like about the club is that you kind of like jump into the fight and you can start swinging. That's kind of nice. Oof. Okay, and sometimes we're one-shotting the goblin boys, which is actually kind of interesting. I think the game probably... Oh, we got another save point. Amazing, because I needed to heal. We haven't died yet, but the game definitely has its own level of challenge. But I think what I like most about this game, and I think this is really important to know, especially a game when it's trying to do this, I think what's really neat is that it's difficult, but it's difficult in a way that is fair, you know? And I think that's kind of key when it comes to... if you are going to build a difficult game. Also, technically, I'm playing on normal. So there are different difficulties that I could have gotten myself into. What's actually interesting about this club is I found it randomly on an enemy. So I'm wondering how random the spawns are. I think it's cool that I just found this club on one of the enemies. It makes like the random loot very fun, very interesting. Oh, just like that. I just got like 25 coins. Oh. From the lantern. Boom. Oh, accidentally keep falling into the poison. Definitely having my moments for sure every once in a while. But I'm learning the systems. Okay, can't go that way. I really do like the music. The sound effects of just the... Oh, this is lore. I can't be bothered with lore right now, if I'm being honest. I've never really cared about lore, though. Oh, I was looking at the camera, and I dropped right into that poison. Oof, I didn't even see that bug hanging from the ceiling. I like that there's a little EXP bar too there in the whenever I... Oh, Basten, now just stand there for one moment while I lock the gate in place. Okay, so because we unlocked that NPC Basten, we've now unlocked the ability to go deeper into the mines because we needed to find him, which is like a nice natural way to integrate progression to the game in a way that actually just makes sense. We needed him to be able to go to the other side to unlock the game, right? It tracks. So I like that. Oh, okay. Now we've got rats. Oh. All right. Unfortunately, it takes 2 hits to kill the rats, which is just a little bit more work. Okay, we're getting the iron ingots from the goblins as well, and then we get money from the lanterns. Kind of just like constantly breaking things as well, which I find to be a lot of fun. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go down. I don't know if this is the right thing for me to do, but for some reason I just want to go down. A summoning scroll. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I actually don't mind that the enemies are respawning, because then it just ends up becoming extra loot. And the platforming is becoming second nature for me at this point, which, you know, just kind of makes navigating the land quite a bit easier. I'm also liking that some enemies are way easier for me to kill now that I have the bat, just because of the mechanic of how it's has such a wide arc is helpful to me right now. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping into the poison, which is not good. Found grapes. I wonder if we can eat those to heal. I'll have to try that out in a bit. I assume I'm gonna get some type of ability to be able to dash at some point. Oh my gosh, 16 health, dude. Okay. I need to get in the habit of like hitting an enemy and then dodging. Hitting an enemy, dodging. Because I'm not always gonna one-shot them. And you have to take into consideration the level of the ground, because depending on like where the enemy is, like your knife, your weapon won't necessarily hit them, right? So it's worth, you know, looking at. I have 9 health right now. I'm really hoping I come across some type of save station or something. Oh my gosh, it's not looking good for me right now, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, 4 health right now. Come on. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to leveling up. There we go. Boom, the level up. Dude, I feel like I'm getting the level ups like just at the right time for me to not die and then it heal me and I'm able to progress, which feels really good. Like that's already happened like 3 times, and we've been playing this game for 30 minutes at this point. Yeah, this is a lot of fun, dude. I'm actually curious how much this game costs full price and on sale, because if this game gets pretty cheap on sale, I think that's gonna be a huge win for people. Oh, we also don't really take fall damage. So it's kind of nice that we don't necessarily need to worry about that, you know? Okay, I can't even go that way yet. Okay, I came from that way, I think. Getting a lot of different zones that are being kind of locked off. All right, we found some more lore that I don't care about. Some people might be really into lore, especially a game like this. I kind of understand, you know, being into lore, but man, if I gotta read more than I have to, I don't want to. Maybe that sounds really sad out loud, but that's how I feel. Oh man, I'm struggling making that jump, so I'm just gonna not worry about it. Fuck, I keep running in poison. It's bad. Oh, does this open up the gate up at the top? Yeah, it does. Okay, perfect. Gotcha. Amazing. I like that it's somewhat predictable, but in a way that matters. I don't know if that makes sense. So like the area up top, I went there first, and I realized, oh, I can't actually get into here. I have to defeat the enemy right at the top. And then I went to the bottom, found a lever, and I was like, oh, I bet you that unlocks that door I need to get into, you know? And this, oh, he actually got me there. Beautiful. And the jumping's really quick, you know, getting around like that. Okay, and then this opens up that door. Perfect. Yeah, this game's fantastic. Really curious to see about the price, right? The price matters, right? This game, you know, it's a little different, right? It's not your run-of-the-mill. Oh, and then, boom. Okay, so it looks like, so we found a second secret door, which is leading to this other fancy room. So we've unlocked 2 of what I see 3 secret doors, and then there's a 4th door that I haven't unlocked yet, and it seems like the main gate area. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm definitely curious about it. I'm gonna save 100%. I kind of want to go up to the surface just to see what those shops are about. I think it'd be interesting to, you know, kind of review that to a degree. Oh, we've got dynamite in this one. Then does this bring us to the surface? It brings us right to the surface. Okay, so there's actually a system within the mine that makes sense in a way of progression of unlocking those secret spots to find like the main hub of a room, because obviously it's a little bit of a maze. You're trying to figure things out, but then ultimately there is a way to get back up to the surface relatively easy. So let's see what happens if I go talk to the mayor here. Good, I'm glad. I used to think of him as a nuisance, but he's grown on me. Okay, so now we actually need to go into the real shop. Would love a better weapon than a club. Is this like a tavern? Okay, this is the tavern, but it doesn't look like we can do anything here. This is a forge area. Okay, who's this? Talk. Hello, young one. My magic shop is now open again thanks to you. I have many spells for sale that can help you on your quest. However, I am unable to enhance any spells at this time. I lost my book of incantations when I was carried off by those monsters. So there was a time when I could recite every incantation in there by heart, but I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be. Please let me know if you happen to come across it. Of course. Okay, so I got a magic knife here. Cost 100. A spell for magical throwing knives. Oh, that could be kind of helpful. A silver ring, an unadorned ring forged from silver. This helps with your intellect. I don't necessarily know what my intellect does right now. I'm curious about the magic knife, but at the same time, I don't necessarily want to spend that much money. I wonder if I can sell my old weapons to him. Oh, I can. Oh, but it says there's nothing to sell. Okay, so apparently nothing I have. I think I need to unlock the forge before I can actually get proper weapons and stuff. So I'm just gonna walk all the way across here just to make sure that I have gotten everything. Oh, it's just like a circle. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, this is the tavern. I was already in here. Man, I can't believe it's already been 36 minutes though. Like, that's how I know that I'm enjoying myself. Like, time is just going by really quickly, right? I'm just playing the game. There's enough loot. I almost wish there was a little bit more loot, but that's like 100% a me thing. And I just want more loot because I'm a little greedy like that. You know? All right, we're gonna go this way. I just want that ADHD dopamine. But let's go down to floor 2. So we're going deeper in the mines. You can even see his hair kind of, you know, like we're going down in the mines and his hair is moving around. I think that's neat. Oh, we got lizard boys now. Ooh, they got, and they do stabby stabs now. Oh, and they take 3 club hits take out, so it definitely a little bit more patience down here. Oh yeah, I can see how this game is starting to become a little bit more difficult, but in the best way. Oof. Nice. I got topaz. Yeah. So now that these guys... Oh, I can't... I just tried stomping on him like Mario style. Didn't work. Oh yeah, little bit trickier. Perfect. If I go a little quiet, it's because I'm just simply locking in. Oof. Perfect. I'm a little impatient when it comes to getting around sometimes. Oh, do I jump on a bucket? Oh, I do. Perfect. Yeah, the platforming is fun and different. Yeah. What level up? Oh, I'm not even close to a level up. I gotta be careful. Getting carried away here. Getting a little excited. Oh, floor 2. Oh, I can go down to floor 3 already, eh? Oh, we just unlocked the 3rd secret door, though. So, that's good. Now I can save again, which is great. I'm able to heal, save. Feel great about that. I do like the save system in this. You know, it gives you a little bit of that stress, right? Like a healthy amount of stress that, you know, basically you don't want to die. You know, you don't want to die. You don't want to take damage. Okay. I definitely got to read about some of these in the bestiary because I have not done that yet. And we are unlocking all of the info. Oof. Falling into the poison again. All right, we did not travel down here, so I'm gonna travel down real quick. Oh, man. You'd think I'd be used to the attack patterns at this point, but I'm not. Oh my gosh. Oh. My game might have just crashed. I'm not really sure. It just blacked out. I don't love that. That's not good. Oh, okay. For some, I don't know what happened necessarily, but I just tapped back in and everything was fine. So I think that was just on me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am dying. Okay, boom, got the loot. Had to lock in there for a second. I got a silver ring. All right, what does this do? Also, I'm gonna read what this apple does. Oh, this heals me. Okay, so I can eat to heal. Summoning scroll, temporarily summons a creature to assist you in battle. Okay, so we can definitely use that when we have to fight some type of enemy. Silver ring and adornment ring forged from silver. Yeah, I don't really know what it does, but I don't know. The silver ring puts up our intellect, but I'm not even sure what that means. I have 12 health right now. That's not good. You know what I'm gonna do? I know we're close to the save, and I don't want to bother eating that apple or whatever, so I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go through all of this though. Yikes. Although I might, well, I was gonna say I might level up, but I'm like halfway there, so. Oof. These guys, are a little bit tricky. I'm actually just gonna run right past him because I just can't even be bothered. I want to save. I have 3 health right now. I died. After everything, I died. All right, I guess we get to see what happens when we die now. It says game over. Dang, that's aggressive. Oh, and then it brings you right back to the menu. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, and we just load right back in from our previous save. Oh, which makes sense, you know, right? Okay. I'm not mad at the game for that. I think it's pretty it's punishing in a way that feels very rewarding when you get through the areas that you need to get through, right? That's all there is to it. Like, sure, and also I'm seeing the option that I could technically skip on over to level 3 if I wanted. I could already go down, but I know I haven't fully explored this area, and I would feel more comfortable. I need to figure out how to... Okay, I've kind of figured out how to fight these guys. You just need to know that they're going to stab you right where you're standing, so you only have to back up like just a little bit, you know? Oh man, I don't think I'm going the right way now though. Oh no, I've already been to this room, because this... No, I actually don't know. I'm starting to get lost. Which isn't great. It's not good for me. It's not good for gameplay either. All right, we're gonna work our way through here. Okay, beautiful. This game just definitely involves a little bit of challenge though, right? Like you really... Oof. Yeah, you just ultimately need to get good in this kind of game, you know, it's, that's what it takes. Oh, I found another villager. Would you look at that? All right, thank you, watcher. I work in these mines searching for ore and minerals. I'm so glad the military's here to finally get things back to normal. Wait, you're the only one? Well, you have a true grit, that's for sure. I'm going to head back to the tavern. I need to get my mind off of all of this with a few games. Okay, so we've unlocked another additional character in the tavern. I think now I've done everything. I need to stop running back so much with these guys. Boom. And every single enemy you just kind of get a little bit more comfortable with. And like, oh, I was just gonna brag, and I was like, I know exactly what to do with these guys, and then I took damage. Oh, I gotta get this loot again because I never got, because I died. So, we're gonna do that. Boom. Okay. Now we got 2 silver rings. Let's go into options, not options. Equipment. Boom. All right, 2 silver rings. My intellect is going so high. I don't know why. I don't know why putting silver on my finger makes my intellect go up, but I am here for it, and I accept it, and I am okay with it. Okay, I think I've explored everything I can here. Wait, I wonder, is there a map? Oh, there is a map. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love that. Okay, so the map helps, and it actually shows me where I've been. Very Castlevania vibes with that. I like that a lot, actually. That is really nice, really helpful. Rat. going a little quiet here just because I'm... Ooh, I didn't... That's something I just learned about the rock trolls is I think that I can hit them and then they kind of go down. The rock goes down. Okay, I want to go to level 3. Wish me luck. See what happens. Moment of truth. Oh no! It broke! It broke and I saw loot that I was unable to get. That's so sad. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna save. Yes. That loot looked good too. Alright, so when we go back up, I'm gonna have to figure a way to get back there. Of course. Okay. Yeah, I might be a little bit quieter, honestly, as we kind of get into this, because I don't really have too many more opinions. I feel like we've experienced a lot of what we've experienced, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, these guys are doing 11 damage now, dude. Oh, I don't love that. Oh, I got some venison. Okay, so it looks like we are we're starting to get a little bit more food-related items now, it looks like, so that way we can kind of heal on our journey here, you know. Okay, it looks like there is... Oof. Okay, amazing. So we unlock that door. Now we're able to progress through there. I like that the camera also like shifts in the direction, so you're not just like left guessing what you unlocked. It's like very obvious what you've unlocked. Okay, there's treasure here, but I'm not exactly sure how to get to it. So we'll have to figure that out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. $21 health. I gotta be careful. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna save. I like the fact of dying and having to do over what you've already done is like enough for me to be like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually get to retrace my steps because it's worth it to me. You know? Oh my gosh, no way. I just took 5 damage from a bat. So funny. Whenever I do end up taking damage in a moment where I feel like I just shouldn't have because I'm a silly goosey goober, I'm like embarrassed by it, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I leveled up. Love that for me. Incredible. I took a boatload of damage, but it's all good. There are these like upgraded slimes, but they hit heavy. It's like they're really easy to defeat, but they hit heavy, dude. I want to get a better weapon than a club, dude. I feel silly at this point now, like going through this with just the club. Okay. Oh, can I like... Is there anything I can do to like... Does my character just level up? Okay. I'm just kind of checking. Okay, so when you go to the beast area, you can see how much XP you get per thing, and then it also tells you get specific items. So it actually shows that the troll I was killing earlier, I got a knife from that. The gloops, I get a bandana. You can get iron ingots from the drill troll. So like, I guess if you want to grind getting out specific resources, you would be like, oh, you would want to like remember, you know, different different enemies, right? I mean, that makes sense. And it makes sense that you actually have to kill so many of those enemies before you can actually add it to the bestiary, because you've starting to, get used to. I don't dodge nearly as much as I feel like I should. Oh my god. As I said that, I've started dodging more. I feel like those magic knives would be really helpful. I don't know why I didn't get them. I feel like that'd be really wise of me. I got a tonic recipe. Interesting. Oof. Oof. Alright. Oh. Ooh, a leather belt. A special belt worn by miners for extra back support. Oh, it puts up my attack, puts up a little bit of everything except for my intelligence, but that's because I had to take off one of my rings. So. I love that though. It just makes every area a little bit easier, and then having to like remember what enemies you're killing. This game is just doing a really good job at keeping me on my toes. Ooh, we finally got a critical off there. Oh, you know what? I wonder, and I feel like it makes sense. I feel like the more my intelligence is, it might be easier for me to land criticals. I don't know if that to be true. I'm just taking a wild guess. I definitely can take a look later. But that would be kind of neat if that's the case. Again, don't know if that's true, but that would be neat. So I'm like running back because I want to save. But now I'm wondering if it was even worth it because I'm at 14 health and I'm at 5 health. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm at 5 health right now. I gotta pay attention to everything. Oh my goodness, okay. Even a bat could kill me. Okay, I took out that bat. Oh my goodness. I ran past the area that I needed to go through and explore just because I'm trying to get back and save. Which, worth it. I'm back here. I'm gonna save. I feel good. But even just like getting back on that little bit of health, Oh yeah, this is fun. Definitely. I'm really hoping that this game goes on sale for quite cheap. I'm definitely going to take a little look-see. But if this is the kind of game, and again, we're actually going to check here later, but if, keyword being if this game goes on sale for, often enough for like $10 or less, like there's almost like no reason, like why wouldn't you pick up this game? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's one of those games you can feel good about playing because you aren't, like you're punished, but you're punished in such a way that I feel like you almost deserve every single death you do take. Sorry, I was like focused there. I don't even know if that sentence made sense, if I'm being honest. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we actually have so much money now though. Okay, let's go up and see what we run into up here. Alright, we got loot. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we got a regular club. Interesting. Oh, I've always had a club. Okay, so I guess technically that makes sense to find that loot because I got the club early. Wow, so it's crazy. So it might have taken, if you just didn't get lucky with the RNG gods, it would have taken this long for you to even just like get the club, which I find to be quite interesting because the club, I feel like, has been a valuable asset so far just because of the way it attacks. Although I guess technically you would just get good with the knife, right? Like that's all there is to it. Oh. Okay, we got. Oh, he dropped a carrot. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I could be eating food too. Okay, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I'm definitely like this. If you're watching the. If you're watching the VOD right now, if you're watching this on Patreon, are you the kind of person that will just like hoard onto all of your stuff until the very end of the game? You could be on the very last boss and you know, you get to the very last boss but you don't realize you're on the last boss, and you just like never end up using the grenades that you've been like stockpiling because you're like, there could be a better time to use it, even though there obviously isn't. I don't know. I'm bad for that, you know, in all my games. The passageway to the miners opened is just ahead, but before you continue on, perhaps a history lesson is in order. The Ladori believed that the spirits of the animals influenced every aspect of their lives. However, at some point, they began to worship a strange demigod called Exudo Vlak. They believed this Vlak controlled an army of monstrous minions who would herald the Age of Darkness. The symbol is what the Ladori used to represent Yulak. It is also the last evidence I have been able to find of the tribe before they vanished without a trace. What could have happened to them? Could this Vlak be connected to the monsters and disappearance? The answers we seek must lie behind the passage ahead. We'll wait here until you've cleared the way. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, boom. That seems scary. Oh my god. That's like a little mini boss. Oh, I don't know if I want to do a mini boss right now. Genuinely. Oh, there's a save. Yes! I'm so happy that I went to go check this out first, because now I can fight this guy over and over again and it won't even matter, you know? Oh. Don't. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yep. I'm dying. Oh, he's on the ceiling now. I love the design of this boss though. Very neat. Okay, and now it's like doing little, oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay, I died, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, he's definitely tricky. I like it. I like it though. It's like a fun little challenge. And I love that there was a save point. So now I can just go into it and just like have fun with it, you know? Because we can just jump right into it and not have to worry at all. I'm actually wondering, this feels like it actually could be one of the situations where the sword might actually be better. So I'm gonna do that. There we go. I love the design of this enemy though. He's got the blue hair and he's looking like kind of like Wolverine a little bit. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting way more hits off. Okay. I gotta remember when he does the little, when he growls, it means he's coming for me. Okay, now he's gonna do this little stompy thing on the roof. Dang, I'm walking I'm walking into his attacks over and over again. Sheesh, I'm not doing too well. This is tricky. This is hard. This is hard. I like it. I like it though. It's like I gotta get good, you know. Come on. I'm definitely not gonna end this until I finish this. There's no way. Okay, how much damage am I doing with this? Okay, it goes down just a little bit. Not that much, but enough, right? Burp is actually kind of funny. Boom. Okay, good. Perfect. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. Okay, perfect. He's doing the roof thing. We haven't taken any damage. We're absolutely crushing it this time. Oh, okay. I took some damage there. Perfect. We're learning the attacks. Feels great. And we did it. Oh my goodness, I did amazing that time. That felt great. Oh, nice. And our max HP went up. It almost feels like a little bit of like a Zelda game in that sense. You know, you finish the boss and then you level up. Astounding, never in my life have I seen such a skilled fighter. With my brains and your brawn, we may just have a chance of getting to the bottom of this. Now, let's hurry. Time is of the essence. See, okay, what I really like about this game, we played for an hour and 4 minutes, right? I've already gotten such a good understanding of like what this game's about. Even the lore. Like the lore is definitely second nature when it comes to the importance of what this actually is. I also just realized I did not save, but it looks like now we're getting into like this like quite a bit deeper into the game, and I'm finding that to be interesting. I'm wondering when we're gonna unlock the smithy though, because I would love to have like a new weapon forged or something, you know? Definitely was the play to switch to the knife though, specifically for that fight. And I like that, you know? Dude, I want to keep going, but we're already at the hour and 5 minutes. I've gotten a really good understanding of what this game's about. What we're going to do here though, in 1 second, we're actually just going to switch. I did just save. I'm going to double save again because I know you can't see the screen right now. But what I want to do is I'm going to quit the game. Really cool. You know, I find this to already be just an incredible experience of a game. I'm going to kind of go over a few reasons why I think that, just so I can kind of wrap up a lot of I can reflect on the situation. So it is a 2D scroller. It's really simple. It's nice that there's a little bit of that randomness, the RNG to the loot that you find, you know, and then of course there is the store. We didn't really get into that, but obviously, you know, when we go back up to the main area, we're able to get a little bit of breath of fresh air, and then we're able to sell our loot, you know, buy new gear and feel like you're progressing in that sense. And it does look like there's some type of system where you do need to maybe grind for resources, because when we looked in the bestiary, you know, and maybe you necessarily don't, maybe you just keep playing the game. And then I kind of like that the story is a side effect of what's happening, right? We're kind of uncovering like what's going on, what happened to these people. We're saving the town folks, so we're also feeling a little bit like a hero at the same time. And there's just like a very good natural progression as you play the game, and it is unique in your own way. And yeah, it's just a really good, it is single player. I think it would be a lot of fun to play this game with another person, but I understand why it isn't at the same time. I'm just gonna go to the store page really quickly here. Just kind of want to go through a few more things. So yeah, it is strictly single player. I just wanted to see that it is $22.79, which $22.79 is a absolute fine price for them to be charging for this game full price. Genuinely, I have no issues with that. I'm gonna go check out Steam DB here real quick, and we're gonna go and look up Chasm. Actually, can I go sales? And I'm wondering if we can search Chasm. Yep, perfect. We can pull this up. So it gets as cheap. It goes on sale for 80% off for as low as $4.55. Why wouldn't you pick up this game? Like, especially, here's the thing, especially if you're into Metrovania type games. You know, the pixel graphics, you know, feels a little nostalgic in its own sense. And yeah, you can definitely get a sense of adventure. I'm checking out this developer. They've literally only made 2 games. Chasm was their first. Looks like Wolfhound is their second. And it hasn't even come out yet. So I think that's really cool. I think it's really important to note too, like it does not look, you know, there's been 1,000 reviews, which, you know, 1,000 reviews is quite a bit, but in the grand scheme of Steam, like that's low. Very positive though. It looks like most people have enjoyed their experience, 74% of them. So yeah, just overall, I have nothing but good things to say about that experience. It's hard to complain about a game that is $5 when it's on sale, $22 full price. Genuinely don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think $22 is fine for that game because I definitely would keep playing it, right? Like I've already gotten $22 worth of an experience out of it. And maybe, obviously, I might have a little bit of biases a little bit because I love fantasy, magic worlds, you know, but I'm not really into 2D platformers. I think that's really important to note as well. I'm not really into those games. Like, I don't mind them. Like, I played a lot of Mario growing up, and I do play them. I don't hate them, but I don't go out of my way for them. So I think because this game is able to bring so much love and attention to just like the detail of what it is offering, that makes it valuable for me. I think that's worth mentioning. Anyways, that's it for this episode of the Steam Roulette. Chasm was the game, and feel free to leave any comments, and I appreciate you guys. Until the next video.